Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Square driving through the gap, classic shot for 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the lane, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's the over. India, 26 for none.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
Gorgeous cover drive, nothing to stop that.
What a lovely shot, flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowled on. You can't fault that shot, nicely played, 4 runs all the way.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Smacks that away through the gap.
It's an outstanding shot. Sorry, Billy, not much left to play with, and drove it through the covers for 4.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. 10 runs out of there. India, 36 for none. Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. No, terrible shot. Perfectly timed.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. We'll have to be very happy with that last shot. ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. India 46 for none.
4 overs down, and we're seeing a feverish appetite for boundaries from these batters. They're up above the run rate at the moment, looking very good.
Perfectly timed.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Beats the field with a great shot. Drilled that one away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Misses everything. Nine runs out of there. India 55 for none.
So at the midpoint of the power play, they're going at an excellent rate. Just ahead of the required rate so far.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Goes over the top with that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. There's no point in chasing that.
Oh boy, that is so close to leg. Edged. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Just might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned.
Was there an edge? This could be trouble. This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it would be moving to a big score, and it's not to be.
And it will stay out. The challenge won't save them. Going to be a long few days for the batter thinking about that shot. The field will come up now, you think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Over. India 63 for 1. Ralph coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Got that one nicely. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Tendulkar, great shot, smashes that away and beats the fielder behind point.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Doesn't beat the infield. Straight to the fielder. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Power and precision in that shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
He's quick onto that in the infield. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Cuts that off well in the infield. Well, that's the end of a great display of bowling. No score from it. Nicely putting pressure on the batters. Sharp from the stadium end. Heaved over the top, and that'll be a maximum. Fantastic square drive.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up. How will the bowler respond?
Winds up and misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. That'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up the deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Drilled that one away. Goes over the top for that shot. There's a chance if it hits. Nearly gets the edge. Ralph with a great delivery there.